What's going on? Wolf people, wolf friends, families, and statesmen out there, all good one and alike. It is your main man, the werewolf. Woo! Howling mad, as they say. What's his name? Howling Mad Jack, something like that. I think he passed away. God rest his soul. Thank you for the entertainment, good sir. And as always, everything you see here, all my files, information, and data presented are in educational entertainment purposes only. Please seek a qualified professional in those areas where you see or it is deemed fit. All right. So in this particular video, once again, I want to send a shout out to all of my good people out there in YouTube land, all those people who have supported me. And in this particular scenario, we are going to be sending a shout out to Retrofoam of southeasternwisconsin.com. So Retrofoam, SEWI.com. They are installing a vapor barrier and a foam insulation and a removal of all of my old insulation. All right. So if you do have a couple of leaks, you're trying to get some more years out of your roofing. I don't know. I've always just wanted to, I always hated that insulation, fiberglass crap, attracting crap that's always up there. Not that I have any problems with mice or anything like that. I just never liked that stuff. So when I started having leaks recently, probably about 4 small ones just started, and usually only on heavier rains, I started looking into it and found that they have really good pricing. And so they're going to suck out all the old insulation, put a vapor barrier up there, and they're going to spray it all in with a high quality foam. And I believe he did say that it was a lifelong warranty. I mean, the foam should really never go anywhere or break down, at least not within a long time. So if you do go to them, once again, mention me, the Bad Wolf, so that they know that, it is coming from them, and you guys get a $300 discount. So contact them. You can either ask for Eric Hoffman, or else here, I'll give you guys their direct number. 1 second. Now, they only service, I believe, Wisconsin and Illinois. And also another key thing with them, too, is that you get a federal tax credit, and you can actually get a rebate for your electric company with that, too. So that is super cool. So not only does that bring the price down, but puts a little extra cheddar in your pocket. All right, so gonna get to the video in just one more moment here, so thank you for your patience. All right, so their number is 262-234-3623, 262-234-3623, and you guys can call them for a free inspection. They can kind of tell you what's going on, what to expect. They can help you out with your heating and your cooling as far as the attic insulation, blown, sprayed. And they treat you guys like family. So far, I've been very happy with their service and everything that they have to provide. They can also do existing walls and outside as well without messing up things. They're professional, and they do a professional job. So you will be happy with that. All right. Now we're going to get back to the video as soon as I can find where my link is. All right. I got so many tabs open. So how's everybody feeling out there? That is good. Hopefully you said good. If you didn't, then prayers and blessings to you. All right, so as you guys have already read on this particular video's description, this one's titled Applying to Court for a Certificate of Relief from Civil Disabilities. Why is this a thing? What do we have in here? Now, some people are going to know exactly what I'm talking about. A lot of you guys might be lost on this. And I'm not going to say that there aren't other reasons why you might want to do this. So I'll let you guys use your imagination. Because without your imagination, you guys may not understand that some of these videos, you guys can do more things than are described here. However, never to be used in any nefarious or improper, illegal ways. We do not condone that here. All right. So what is a civil disability? So essentially, they're saying that they have prevented you from being able to do certain things on their civil level, which is really in the public. So they're saying as a federalized employee of the state, you, and let's cut the malarkey, okay? Let's cut the malarkey. What are we talking about here? So let's say you're a felon or you've done some things, et cetera, and now you're no longer able to either get a license, legally obtained firearm, or you're not able to vote, or whatever else that they've removed you from being able to do. Did you know that you can apply to get them back? Oh, I bet you didn't. Yeah, well, okay. How about we just cue up the video now so we can see what he's talking about? Yeah, we should do that now. Okay. Any moment now. Yeah, go ahead. You're just going to want to hit the share button down there. Yeah. All right. So here we are in New York, because I got a lot of people in New York hit me up. New York and California. Something's going on there. All right. So here we are on their website. So once again, I show you guys where I find the information so we don't have to have any of these trolls and other people who think they know what's going on, calling people sovereign citizens and stuff, when there is no such thing legally, and calling somebody that is defamation of character, whether you are a police officer, attorney, or a person watching YouTube. You can be sued for that. You're putting people's lives in danger because you don't have the full facts. Now, what they're really trying to say is you are somebody, because they're not smart enough to understand what I'm about to say, so I'm going to try to break it down to small words for those trolls out there. There's a difference between operating in the public, to which the governments and states have jurisdiction over, but not the private unless you are committing a crime. Okay? Simple. So yes, you are correct. I will side with you morons who say, oh, you guys are all just sovereign citizens. In the fact that there are some people out there who do not know how to operate privately and properly, or they don't know how to do it and they choose not to do it, or they just they're against the GOV or whatever else, to which we are not. We just want to be private, left alone. Oh, there's no such thing as a private. Really? You've never gone past a private golf course or a private church, members only, this private association? Yeah. So stick it, because you guys don't know what you're talking about. And really, you guys are traitors to the Constitution. From my perspective, should all be dealt with in the old-fashioned ways for treason. Educational purposes only. We're just speaking in general terms. So, all right, what do we got here? So, applying to a court for a certificate of relief from civil disabilities. Read the requirements for a court-ordered certificate of relief from civil disability. So a CRD is what they call it. So you'll need to go to your state and find the CRD for yours. If you meet the requirements, you can fill out the application form. You will need to know the offense, the court, and the relief you want to fill out the form. You may need to do a criminal record search. Important. Even if the application form does not ask for proof of rehabilitation, you should attach any evidence you have Like a personal letter that explains what happened and how you are sorry. Letters of recommendation from your job, clergy, or certificates of completion of a drug treatment, job training, or voluntary work. Read more about getting evidence of rehabilitation. Okay. Submitting proof will improve your chances of the judge granting your application. Fill out the application form. You must sign the form in front of a notary. After completing the application and gathering evidence of the rehabilitation, different courts follow different procedures for the CRD application. Use the court locator box to find the phone number for the court that sentenced you. Call the court and ask these questions. How may I submit my application? Can I do it by mail? If so, where? How do I get the probation report? If so, how? How do I submit my fingerprints? And if so, how? Or do I have to submit? Excuse me. Will I have a court date and hearing? If so, when? How do I find out the judge's decision on the CRD? Do I have to submit a self-addressed stamped envelope? After the submission of the application, you may have to meet with a probation officer. Probation officer writes a report to the judge that says whether you should get the CRD. You can see a copy of this report. Ask the judge. The court may hold a hearing before to decide whether or not to give you the CRD. So now apparently you can get a temporary one, and then there are revoked ones. So apparently, if you violate something, they can revoke it even after they have given it to you. Okay. Now, other things we've kind of talked about lightly, and that you guys can look up, is getting your records sealed. If you're still being traumatized and harassed and denied jobs and whatever else, which might be a suitable offense depending on the scenario with that particular potential employer and whatnot, but seek a qualified person who can handle that for you. You can get your stuff sealed so it's no longer affecting you. You don't have to just sit there and grab ankles. Because if it's going to hinder you, and it's been some time and you've served what you need to, then it should not be still yet affecting you. Okay. So that's about it, guys. I will talk to you later. Enjoy your day. Hope you enjoyed the video. If this is your first time, you should become a subscriber. And if not, you guys already know the drill. So I'll talk to you guys later. Wolf's out.